Pending sales in Mira Mesa are dragging. Hang out for a few minutes and I will show you what's going on. That's right, today we are bringing you a 92126 Mira Mesa real estate market update. If you're new to this channel, please give us a like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our real estate updates. With that, let's get right into what's happening in 92126 Mira Mesa right now. Looking at the big map, we see that there are lots of active properties, 103 active properties in Mira Mesa right now, and that is about as many as we've seen in recent months. And even more striking than that is only 35 pending. So that is practically 3-to-1 active to pending ratio. And Mira Mesa is a bellwether San Diego zip code. And what I mean by that is it is right down the middle, median price zip code. So if pending sales are sagging in Mira Mesa, it's likely that we're going to see that everywhere else. In fact, we are seeing that everywhere else, although fairly pronounced here with this 3-to-1 ratio. Although a little bit of good news in all of this is that in the last 30 days, only 25 have closed in Mira Mesa, and now 35 pending, so that does seem like the activity is popping up just a bit. However, if you are one of these 103 sellers in Mira Mesa right now, you're going to be feeling the pinch unless you're priced to sell. Price it well if you want to sell. That's what I always say, and we have made videos about that in the past, what that means exactly. Basically, what that means is putting the property on the market at a price that's going to get buyers excited about writing an offer, because buyers generally do not write offers on properties they perceive to be overpriced. And if you're asking yourself, if you're on the market right now asking yourself, am I overpriced? There's a formula that you need to pay attention to. I'm not going to get into it now. Bottom line is, if you're not getting offers and you've been on the market more than a few days, you're more than likely overpriced because, as we'll see in a minute, active to pending market time isn't terribly high. It's just that some people are coming out of the gate at too high a price because they're looking at prices that were 3 months ago or so. And not that prices are falling rapidly, but they are soft. They have sagged over the last month or so. Median prices down about 2% overall in the last 2 months. So 2% of $1 million is not a small amount of money. And if you're trying to squeeze that out of your property, that's definitely not the way to get it sold. Pay attention to what the market's telling you, I guess, is what I'm trying to say here. So with that, let's go ahead and take a look at these longer term trends. Looking at median price all the way back to January of 2022, you can see that Mira Mesa, as I already mentioned, is a median price neighborhood. January of 2022, $985. And then here we are today at $1,030,000 for a single family detached home in Mira Mesa, San Diego County at $1,078,000. So very closely linked there. And then with the with the final closed sale price to original sale price ratio, what we are looking at now is what we're looking at or have been looking at in San Diego County all along. Looking at the spring of 2022, Mira Mesa was very, very hot, selling at 12.9% over asking price on average. And now here we are, 98.7, which isn't bad. And again, that shows you those well-priced homes are selling, and they're selling for 98.7% of original list price. And what did I say median price had fallen by in the past couple of months? About 2%. So yes, we're looking at 98.7% as the average list to sale price ratio right now. And then market time, again, as I said, the well-priced homes are selling, and they're selling fairly quickly. 22 days is the average time in Mira Mesa right now from active listing to pending sale. This is not taking into account those that are sitting on the market right now. So San Diego County's at 34 days, Mira Mesa at 22. So Mira Mesa is a little better than average with regard to time on market. So that's what's happening in Mira Mesa right now. If you like this content, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. We will be back at you with more great real estate information this week. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you right back here.